After the COVID pandemic, staying at home, counting each weeks, and playing some silly games, doing some sport as well, I really needed to get back to nature. So here we go, I'm in the train, I'm going to Bordeaux to start my journey. So I just arrived in Bordeaux train station. As you can see, the train station is just behind me, and I'm actually filming you with my cell phone because it's raining a little bit. I arrived with almost 3 hours delay thanks to the great train company we have here in France. And now I'm going to the cathedral to get my first stamp on my credential. Cathedral Saint-André, here I come! So the camera doesn't really show it, but it's raining really a lot. I'm going to the cathedral to get a stamp on my credential, and then I'm going to see my plan for the night. That's it. I got my second stamp, and that's great for my departure. So I was really astonished to know that I was the first pilgrim to pass through the cathedral door this year. It's still raining a lot, so I'm going to see for my plan for tonight. I might take the tramway or the bus to get a little ahead out of the city. So here we have the nice church place in what is it? Gradignan. It's near Bordeaux. As you can see, we know we are on the Camino de Santiago thanks to the pilgrim right there with the shell, and he's barefoot. It's a really nice place. Normally it should be open, but because of their coronavirus restriction, actually the little place there is nearby that are for pilgrim is actually closed right now. Alright, let's get a closer look. I'm not going to stay too long because I still have a few kilometers ahead. I need to find some place to stay outside tonight, so it's always a little bit of gamble. You never know if it's going to take a long time or it's going to be super quick. I don't know. It's super nice. I saw a lot of pictures in a lot of guidebook. As you can see, it's written Gîte de Pèlerin, but right now it's closed, so won't be able to stay here tonight. But I think it's a good idea if you cannot or don't want to stay in Bordeaux. It's a really, really nice place. Hello guys, so I had my first night in the tent. It was not an easy day yesterday, lots of rain. My train that arrived like 3 hours later than expected. Little bit tricky to find a place to sleep and installing the tent when it's really raining. It kind of rained all night, but not like too much. The only issue is my tent is completely wet this morning, so I would have to pack inside. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I slept like 4 hours straight, so as you can see it's still pretty dark out there. That's why I put a light inside the tent. I think I'm not going to wait any longer and start packing, maybe do a little coffee. And I will see you out there. There is some vineyard, so for sure we know we are near Bordeaux. I was surprised not to see more. I didn't film anything today. It's not due to the fact that it was raining, because it just started raining around 5:30, 6 p.m. When I left, it was not super nice, but I met another pilgrim. Really, really like something unusual, because after coronavirus, there is no one, but there is absolutely no one here. It's not like the most popular road to go to Santiago, but it's completely dead. When I went to the Bordeaux Cathedral yesterday, I got my stamp on my credential, and actually they told me that I was the first one of the year, but that does mean that there is not that much pilgrim going on their way to Camino de Santiago. So it was super nice to meet him, but he's like really good at walking, which is really not my case. So we did 27 kilometers straight. He was walking really good, so it was hard for me to keep up with him. So I had like no time to like take my mic out and stuff, so I was just went along with it. It was not that hot, so it was really nice. At some point it was really humid, so I got completely attacked by mosquitoes, and the only thing is I didn't find it that beautiful. We walked like most of the time on the road, so you have cars passing you by pretty fast. It was super nice with Jean-Michel, so we might stick together, but I told him that it's better if we don't walk together, because he's going faster, he wants to arrive earlier, and for me it's just hard for me just to keep up with him and just not do a break, not film anything. So today is day number 3 on the Camino de Santiago, and so it rained most of the night, and it took me like forever to pack my bag this morning. Like it took me like an hour and a half, I think. So I hope the rain will stop. So today is a 30-kilometer day, so we will see how it goes with the rain, the backpack, and everything. It's been only raining and raining. I'm taking off the camera because thanks to the trees I have some covered. I still have like 20 kilometers to go, so I hope the rain will stop, because I'm completely wet and cold, but we will see. Okay, so I don't really understand this road, because it's saying like private property on the left, and on the right you can see it's written in French, but pilgrims are allowed to pass. So I guess I can go. Let's go to the private property. It says we can, so should be allowed. As you can see, we are almost in somebody's place. There you have some signs saying that this is the way to Compostela, to Santiago de Compostela. And there, look what you have. They are super nice. They have put some chairs, one table, and there is even a sign saying that there is some free drinkable water. So it's super cool. If I had known, I might have stopped here, but still it's outside. It just stopped raining, but it's really nice. Okay, so I just passed through their private property. If you want to come here in France, I don't know about Spain. Oh, it's starting to rain again, so I should be quick. For your information, if you come to France, sometime you might pass through private property. Most of the time, it's not that private. Usually there is like an off-road that go through their property. So they don't legally have the right to claim that road. So that's why you can see like pilgrim, arcade to pass or stuff like that, because the property around the road is theirs, but not the road itself. Sometimes you may see, you know, maybe a barrier or something. Normally it's not legal. But some French people try to like claim it as their own, because basically if they kind of close it as their private property for like 30 years and nobody, you know, says anything, the mayor completely forgot about it or whatever, it automatically become theirs. So some people that have like fields and stuff like that, they try to do that. So it's not a gray area, but when you are walking, it might be a gray area for you. 1,000 kilometers to come to Santiago de Compostela. But tonight I'm so tired. It rained all day. I tried to hitchhike like for 3 or 4 hours. A really nice woman stopped, but she was not going my way. So now let's go to where I'm going to sleep tonight, and I think I will have a well-deserved hot shower. The other guy I met yesterday, he's here for like the past 3 hours at least. He told me he put the heater in the shower so I won't be cold. So that's super nice. I'm really excited to get there. So see you there. So today I didn't film much because it was just a beautiful day with basically rain all day. It rained until now. And moreover, I will show you a little picture, but today was not that beautiful. We actually did around 10-12 kilometers on the side of the highway. And I will show you where I am. So basically, I'm outside of Onnesse et Laharie. Here you go. As you can see, it's beautiful. So basically, I could take the little path you can see in front of me right there. But if I have a little bit of courage and some more energy, I will do a few kilometers to actually find a spot for my tent. We are on the right path. Chemin de Compostelle, Voie de Tours. So we are arriving in a small village, and I think it's 10:30, but we're going to have a little beer because it's been 3 or 4 days without seeing any bar or anything. So this is my room for tonight at the place of the friend of Jean-Michel, which is named Fifi. Him and his wife just welcoming with opening arms. You don't really meet these types of people every day. As you can see on the bed, there is absolutely everything you can find to try to heal my feet. because I really have blister all over them, and be careful, I'm just going to show you some shocking images. So one here, another one on the little one. Oh my god, my feet are just so horrible right now. I have also, under the left foot. Ah, yes, and I forgot, I have one also inside the foot. And I have exactly the same one on the other foot as well. So I'm sorry for showing my feet. Oh, I forgot this one. That was this biggest one. Sleeping in a real bed, stretching my feet, eating some nice grilled meat, and above all, drinking together and sharing this moment with Jean-Mi and his two friends was just the end of a great first week on the Camino.